Top 9 reasons of why women want to remain single for the rest of their lives. Men have always been intimidated by independent-minded women. Most women, particularly in the US, have decided to remain single. In this video, we will be discussing the top 9 reasons why women want to remain single for the rest of their lives. Times have changed today, and where single women were seen with suspicion, today they are even admired in certain social circles. Their commitment on staying single can even earn them high praise. Nevertheless, there is still some taboo that such women are particularly lonely. That's just not true. Women who want to stay single do so out of choice and enjoy life to the fullest. Before we discuss the reasons why women today mostly remain single, it is important to highlight how far they have come. Back in the 1920s, women were not even considered citizens. They had no right to vote or own property. Their right to employment was openly accepted only during World War II, when most men were shipped off to fight Nazis. After earning their own bread and butter, women never looked back. In the 1960s, women, particularly in the United States, embraced sexual liberation. Staying single was not a matter of shame anymore. No longer would women become submissive housewives. In fact, women do not even to associate with a man to become successful. Pew Research Society has recently reported that almost 31% of Americans have chosen to be single. Of these 31%, almost 16% of these women were not even looking for a relationship. For women of this day and age, staying single is a viable option. It was not a very popular or even an acceptable one back in the day. Let us go back to the reasons why women would want to be single today. Number 9. Single women do not have to share. Most committed people live in shared homes. This can be too much for a woman. Besides, some women stay single for so long that it becomes impossible for them to change their habits. It is not important to share everything now, is it? Number 8. Variety in their life. Who doesn't want an extra side or two with their main course? That's right, most women stay single in their life because they want to truly explore their options. Remaining in a committed relationship means loving the person right in front of you, not the person you wish them to be. If you fall in love with an ideal of who the person can be, then you will be setting yourself up for a world of pain and discomfort. This is the story of almost every doomed relationship. Couples who fall apart usually want things from each other that they could not give, and so they fall out of love. What you can do instead is to meet other people and live a very fulfilling life. Once you choose to remain truly unbound, you can enjoy the luxury of going on vacations, luxury cruises, and even travel to exotic locations, all by yourself. You will not have a routine to stick to, and can try different things and even different romantic partners wherever you go. One of the many upsides of this scenario is that you don't have many regrets to live with. Number 7. Independence. This is an undeniable benefit of being single. No one can tell you what to do. When you are in a relationship, there are things that you do out of love or out of a sense of responsibility. There is limited room to say no because even though your beloved might understand, you cannot make a habit out of it. Career-oriented women and women who have gone beyond earning a college degree really cherish their independence. These women have worked really hard to be at the place where they want to be, and are not willing to give up that place for a relationship that may or may not pan out. This makes absolute sense. When you remain single, you do not have to consider somebody else's point of view. You move forward with your own plans and do things your way. You go, girl! Number 6. Uniqueness. It takes a very unique woman to break the mold and choose to remain single despite the choices she has. Most women who remain single have a very unique lens through which they view this world. Their unique perspective can make them a great asset or a liability in a relationship. A creative woman who has a strong ideological belief may find it difficult to compromise with someone who has a different take on life. In this case, staying single will keep your sense of individuality intact. Relationships of the worst kind will not come in the way of your creativity. Unique women often find many suitors, and therefore it won't be much difficult to find a good solution for the occasional loneliness. Number 5. Unique priorities. Most women have an idea of what lies in store for them. They know if they will become career-oriented women or become a family maker. Most women have already set their goals, and these goals may come at the expense of becoming a wife or a partner. Some of these unique priorities may be as ambitious as to visit every country in the world or taste every cuisine in the world before you kick the bucket. Being in a committed relationship will only become more difficult if you aspire to become the next major designer in the fashion industry. Most of women's life choices hinge on their personal preferences. If these preferences clash with their romantic needs, then preferences usually win. Number 4. Children. Another reason why women stay single is that they are not really worried about children. Most women are touchy about the idea of having kids. Most people do see women as baby factories and see a date of when this factory goes out of commission. That is a pathetic perspective. Most women understand that it is better not to be a mother than to be a bad mother. Liking kids is not the same as being able to withstand the pain of giving birth and looking after their endless needs. Smart women actually know better. They can have children and stay single. Number 3. Friendships. Single women who have enduring friendships often remain single because they dedicate all their leisure time to their friends. If you are in a relationship, you will give more time to your partner than to your friends. Going out with friends often is a luxury that only single women can afford. Number 2. Health. Single women have a lower risk of substance abuse and lower BMIs, which can reduce their risk of contracting a life-threatening disease. This can be due to more time they have to themselves, which these women can use for meditation, yoga, or fitness training. Number 1. Looking for the ideal partner. It's better to remain single than to be tied to the wrong person. What usually ends up happening is that women are desperate to be with someone and they fall for the first person who smiles at them. Longing for a committed relationship is not wrong, but care should be taken that this person is the right fit. This means biding one's time and carefully observing their potential partner through every possible juncture of life. Never take the decision for commitment easily, because once you commit to a person, you commit to their winning traits as well as their failures. The best thing to do is to just wait for the right one to strut along. Women are free to explore other options in the meanwhile. They can date whoever they want. Even if these women do not find the right fit, they can have any pick of the litter. What do you think some other reasons for women staying single are? Feel free to comment below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.